Hi everybody, this is the Golden Era Bookworm, and today I'm going to go through Arnold's Delts and Legs program from 1966 prior to his first appearance in London, Mr. Universe, where he lost against Chet Yorton. This is another segment of Arnold's advices. I love this photo of Arnold. He's wearing a raggedy old singlet, it looks like it, and he's just doing lat raises, but he's so properly built that everything is being stimulated. Lats, biceps, triceps, forearms, even his face. Fantastic. So let's move on to the delt exercises. For delts, he actually enjoyed using press behind the neck. Now you can see here we have Arnold doing his press behind the neck seated with Frank Zane and Dave Draper helping him out in what looks like Gold's Gym possibly. And funny enough, I think they're helping him because you can see that there's no collars on that bar. Maybe there were no collars in the gym. Hilarious. And they're kind of holding the plates in place. It's really funny. But it doesn't matter. They just trained hard and that's how they built their bodies. So this is Arnold performing press behind the neck early in his career. Another favorite of Arnold was the military press. This is in Gold's Gym for sure. You have Mike Katz spotting him. You have Bill Grant walking away and Ken Waller just watching Denny Gable all the way down the back. Military press. Arnold also enjoyed using standing side dumbbell laterals, and this is very reminiscent of the way that Larry Scott would do them. As many of you may know, that Larry did teach Arnold a lot of his methods at Vince's. However, for the 1966 Mr. Universe, he wouldn't have possibly performed them this way, but this is the correct way of performing them. And he wouldn't have performed them this way because he wouldn't have yet arrived in America. But he did perform standing side dumbbell laterals. Now this is definitely a very old photo of Arnold, and I don't know whether, I'm pretty sure it's actually in Munich. I don't think this one was taken in America, so I'm pretty sure that this was possibly 67 or 66. Here he is performing bent over rear lat raises, another favorite of his for the Mr. Universe competition. Now we're going to move on to some leg exercises that he used. Here is Arnold being schooled by Dave Draper, the blonde bomber. I follow Dave. I read many of his books. I'm reading one right now, and here he is, the blonde bomber, performing 400-pound squats on a cambered bar. Arnold is watching and very impressed. Squats were a staple for Arnold and for most golden era bodybuilders at the time. For the 1966 program, he also performed leg extensions. Mind you, this is Arnold probably training for the Olympia now. I couldn't find any old photos of him, but he used the leg extension. Similarly, a photo probably taken the same day, Arnold is doing leg curls, and he used them for the 66 program. And again, this is a photo probably later in his career. Apologies for not being able to find any photos of young Arnold performing leg curls. A final staple of Arnold's program for the 66 Universe was machine calf raises. These photos are taken from Gold's, and you can see that Arnold, after speaking to Reg Park, used to actually perform machine calf raises with the heaviest weight possible, and sometimes he wouldn't just use a stack, but he would have humans sitting on top of him, as shown in the photo. Unbelievable. Reg Park taught him to use over 1,000 pounds, but prior to the Universe he probably wouldn't have performed this. And I've actually read in an article that Arnold would only use up to about 300 pounds for the 1966 Mr. Universe. And before, actually, well, it was actually, he mentions that, I don't know, I think it's in his book. Arnold, the Education of a Bodybuilder, that he mentions that he only used up to 300 pounds, or it might be in True Lies, My Unbelievable Life Story, that he only ever used up to 300 pounds before he met Reg Park. But after meeting Reg Park, he obviously found out that why his calves were not growing, and it was because he needed to use a lot more weight. Finally, let's look at the routines. So, young Arnold, for the 1966 Mr. Universe competition, he would train the press behind the neck, 10 sets in total, increasing the weight every second set and dropping 1 rep per set. That is a rep range of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, equaling 10 sets. Then you look at the military press, he would do 6 sets, increasing the weight again every second set. I'm assuming another pyramid method. Arnold was very well known for using the pyramid. Then you'd have standing side lat raises, 6 sets times 8 reps, going as heavy as possible, and then using the bent over lat raise, 8 sets, 8 reps to finish off his delts. Looking at Arnold's leg routine now, he would of course squat, and keep squatting. 8 sets, 10, 10, 8, 8, 6, 6, 4, and 4 reps. Up to 80% of his maximum weight was used. He would then superset leg extensions with sissy squats, performing 8 sets of 8 reps for each. Unbelievable. A total of 16 sets. A 16-set superset. Jesus Christ. Talk about volume. Arnold was famous for volume, and that's how he did all his workouts. Incredible. Leg curl, 8 sets, 8 reps. And calf raise. Talk about volume. 20 sets of 25 reps. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The sources. The source of this article and of all Arnold's 1966 Mr. Universe program that I've brought to you and translated is from a German magazine, Craft Sport Review, number 30. It's taken me a while, I apologize, but it is in German and it is not my first language. To translate it into English has been very, very difficult. I hope you appreciate it. That was Arnold's 1966 Mr. Universe program. We've covered arms, we've covered chest and back, we've covered delts and legs. I hope you've enjoyed this series of Arnold's 1966 Mr. Universe program. We've dealt with all the body parts, and I hope that by the end of it you can be as proud as Arnold is in these photos if you perform the actual program. Here he is admiring his own calf development and the striations in his thighs. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Please share, give me a comment. I'm always responding to them. And yeah, thank you for watching. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.